Hi YouTube and welcome to yet another video this week. I've been having a lot of fun playing decks after the mini set came out a few days ago. And today I am going to show you one of the decks I really enjoy, and that is a Dragon Paladin. Now, I don't know if you ever have watched my streams, but the past few weeks, even before the mini set came out, I have been playing a lot of Renathal Dragon Paladin on stream, which is probably not a tier 1 deck, but it can compete with a lot of the meta decks at the moment, so it's definitely worth a shot if you enjoy playing Paladin or if you like the Dragon synergy. I'm going to show you the new cards I have added after the mini set came out. So there is this one called Mistake, and this minion has all minion types, so it is also a dragon, and I thought it was just a funny addition to this deck, so I added that one in. Then I added the Goldwing, which is a 4-mana card, rush, and battle cry is if you're holding a mech, gain Wind Fury. Now that also works with the Mistake, because it has all minion types, so it's also a mech. So if you have Mistake in hand and you want to play the Goldwing, you might want to consider keeping it in hand maybe, so your Goldwing gets Rush and Wind Fury. It already has Rush. There's also an Amalgam in the list now that I didn't have before, just also for the same reason that this has all minion types. So the Amalgam is also a mech, just as the Mistake is. And that is some synergy with Goldwing. Plus you can just discover more dragons, which is fun, but also you need dragons because in the late game you have Kazakusan that can help you in the longer matchups probably to win with the treasures. And like they're just so much fun to discover. So I do recommend this deck if you want to have some fun. If you don't mind not playing a tier 1 deck all the time. So I am going to queue this deck up now so you can see how it works. I will talk you through the mulligan and some of the plays I like doing. And hopefully we can win a few games and get you like all hyped up to give this Dragon Paladin a try. Okay, we have a game. Let's see what we are playing against. A worthy opponent, that's good. Death Knight, okay. Lots of people have been playing Death Knight the past few days. Like in my previous videos I made yesterday, there were also so many Death Knights, and most of them were like this mid-rangey board-based deck. So I think what is going to be good here is just to keep those two in my hand already. So I have a curve on 1 and on 2. These are also both dragons, but they have like other minion types as well. So if I play the Mistake on 1 and I play Amalgam on it, I will not necessarily discover a dragon because it will show me like an option from all minion types, which is actually quite funny. Let's see what we can discover in the next turn. And also just a 1/3 on board on turn 1 is pretty good. It will deal with a lot of what my opponent is going to do. Okay. I'm not sure what my opponent is up to, but we'll see next turn. Maybe they just want to play the 2-drop that summons a taunt. We'll see. Okay, here we go. So we can have a beast, a naga, or another beast. Well, these are actually not great options for us because we only have cheap spells in the deck. The only spells we run are like the holy spells and the 1-mana discover a dragon spell. So we probably don't want to do that. But we also, like, we don't run fire spells. So this is going to stay frozen forever. And this one has a death rattle, make your opponent draw 2 cards. But I think it's still the pick because a 4-mana 7/7 is still solid. And it's actually going to be an 8/8 because next turn we are going to play this Bannerman. Buff. Oh, this is blood. This means my opponent is going for a long game. I think we do not trade. We can push this damage, and if they trade, that's fine. We have a lot of options for the next few turns, so we can either go for a shellfish play next turn, or we go for Amber Whelp and Knight of Anointment, which will always draw equality. That's the only holy spell in the deck at the moment. Okay. And that's the second equality. What we can do here is we could maybe take some trades and keep the board and draw equality, or if we play the shellfish, I'm actually still not sure what's the best. Like, I could take a trade here, go face, play the shellfish. I think we're going to try it just because it's so big. They are going to need to find a clear for that one. I saw opponent was hovering over the card, so they were just looking what the death rattle is and seeing if they needed to empty their hand maybe a little bit so they don't overdraw. And they are discovering another undead. That means that maybe they don't have a clear for this minion now. And they are going to take another 8 damage face here. Yes. Oh no, we drew an equality. That's a bit unlucky because we have 2 Knight of Anointments in hand and it will only draw 1 equality. Because we do not have more holy spells. So I think it's better to just get them out now. And we are going to hit face. I think we could kill this off already because they might want to play Blood Boil, and that's just going to give them 1 extra target to heal, and that 1 damage isn't really going to push anyway. So let's just get rid of that already. Okay. Our hand is a bit weak at the moment. What we need to find here is probably Order in Court, so we can start drawing all our expensive minions and set up for Kazakusan, which we might need in this matchup. Amber Whelp is a play, or we just go for the big boy. We heal this one and we hit face. We have 13 damage on board at the moment. But they might find a way to deal with this now. And the sad part is that they will be drawing 2 cards when this dies. Okay, they're not stealing it. They're just killing it off, which is a bit sad, but I think it is okay. So I'm going to take this trade and heal my dragon back. And now it's just a matter of hoping we find our good top decks, I think. Once we have Order in Court, or once we top deck Kazakusan even, I don't think I would wait for Order then. I think I just insta-go Kazakusan and try to finish this game with the treasures, because the opponent is quite low in HP right now. And they are still taking damage here. Okay, we go a Bannerman. Vicar, we can go Vicar. Oh, let me think. So they will be able to take a trade here. Not like they will have board clears for next turn, I'm pretty sure. But just if they don't, no, maybe we go for a weapon, guys. Not this turn, but the turn after. We're hitting face, we're hitting face. We're going to send everything face. And if they play the Soul Stealer, it will clear the board, but they'll be at 5 health. Oh, they're not going for that. And then maybe I can find a weapon to kill them. No, okay. There goes my plan. They still have to clear this board though. There are a few ways they can do that. They can go, or they could just go like Blood Boil again, get some extra health. Or they could go Corpse Explosion, or yeah, this one indeed is another option. So they are going to heal for 5 more, and that will put them at 20 HP. Now if we hit here, that means they're going to heal for another 5, which I'm not sure we want right now. Let's see what we find here. Oh, these are not good. Maybe Judgment, but that's not going to get procced, right? So I'm thinking if we not just go Naxxramas this turn instead of the Judgment of Justice, and then whenever all of this comes back, we just go Equality spammy and doesn't get the extra healing. And we play the minion. In case there is a second no muncher, at least it will be just a 1/1. So if our opponent has been reading the hand, they should know that there are 2 equalities here. Oh, that's a bit unlucky. Because they saw I drew a card with Knight of Anointment, and then my second knight didn't draw anything, so you should be able to deduct that this is 2 holy spells. The next dragon we play, if we top deck a dragon here, it's going to get Taunt and Divine Shield. We might need that because we're actually starting to get very low in health here, and we still take the 3 damage every turn from the Mograine that opponent played earlier. Okay, that protected our minion a little bit. But is it going to be enough? Okay, they're going for the trade and the trade. We really, really need that carry-all very soon. Oh, well, that's actually quite nice. This has rush as well, so we can go equality and rush into this one. Or we wait a turn. But we're going to give them some more draw if we do. So I think we go equality anyway. We do this. It's going to get Divine Shield, so we can clear this. And we do this. But again, we were waiting for the good cards. I don't know why I'm just not drawing them at the moment. It's a bit unlucky. But I'm not ready to give up yet. Okay, what are the best top decks for us? I want to say it's either Order in Court, Kazakusan, Carriel would be very good here to deal with this board, or Onyxia. That's the top curve, Onyxia. Look, my opponent is only at 10 health at the moment. Imagine if we had... Oh, we can discover an Naxxramas maybe, or... Oh, it's Kazakusan, but do we die next turn is the real question. Our opponent has 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage on the board. So I want to say we don't die yet. Problem is, we can play Kazakusan next turn, but then we need an additional turn to actually start drawing the treasures, and that might be too late. Unless our top deck is exactly Order in Court. We play Kazakusan, we discover Book of the Dead, which is an AoE, deals 7 damage to all enemies. We clear the board, we top deck the next one, the turn after, and we go for lethal. Somehow, they are trading, okay. They are trading. They have Astalor in hand, so next turn the Astalor is going to push 14. This is 8. That means we are dead because of all the hits. So even if we Kazakusan here, we die. So that's not very good. Let's try one more game. And see how it goes. And we have a game. Let's go. We're winning this one, guys. I can feel it. This time we are going to have the good curve. Like, we had a good curve in the previous game, but in the late game we just didn't draw anything we wanted. So this game is going to be different. And I think we keep nothing here. We are looking for early minions or stuff that will help us get to a better mid and late game, such as Order in Court, which we don't instantly play, but it's good to have it, so you know that on turn 8 you will be able to play that Cariel. I think we played this one out because this mistake is all minion type. So if we draw the Gold Wing again, it gets Wind Fury if you have a mech in hand, and this mistake here counts as a mech. So we can get that Wind Fury if we need to. And we have Cariel, so we might want to keep the coin for that now. And just chill and take it easy. Hit face. So on 7 we coin Cariel probably. That's gonna be very useful against this mage, which is either a aggro mage or a ping mage, so they will have a certain amount of damage that they wanna push face, and Cariel is going to slow them down by a lot. I think we just trade this one, send this face for now. I think we can just curve. Next turn, a good top deck would be maybe the Bannerman, because then we can buff this whole hand. What else would we want? Not that one. We are actually drawing our very late game cards without playing Order in Court this time. This is like quite the opposite of last game. But I think it's fine for us. We're just going to curve a little bit here. Play some stuff. I need to be careful to not play too much into Deathborn in case they play that. So next turn maybe I wanna take some trades and kill off these smaller ones. Okay. This is Pig Mage. Against Pig Mage we're going to need Cariel. I think we win with treasures mostly. Flight of the Bronze. If we keep this 2 more turns, we are going to summon a 5/5 Drake, but our turn at the moment is quite weak. So what we could do is just trade the city tax. See if we can get anything else. We don't really. So I think I'll just discover something already here. If it's the mistake, I can play it, but it doesn't really do much on the board anyway. So I think we just do this and this for now. Next turn, if I don't top deck anything good, I will just play out this Drake and Hero Power into Coin Carriel the turn after. And we only need 2 more dragons for Kazakusan as well, so we have them in hand. And we might be able to use them. Okay. Opponent starts pushing damage here. Starts to be a bit scary, but the good thing is we do have Carriel, so we don't need to worry about our rank too much. I think we go for this one and maybe push a lot of damage at some point when they least expect it. Okay, so we are both playing our hero cards. It's on my minion, okay. I'm going to do the same. We are going to coin this Carriel. Because they did take the trade, it means this one dies to the battle cry. So let's go Carriel, and I think we are going to trade with the minion on board, simply because we do not want them to get an extra damage here, because they could honorably kill it, and we have this trade available anyway, so better just to prevent that. Now all we need is 1 more dragon for Kaz. And I think we have to go for that, but I don't know if playing the Naxxramas here is going to be that good unless they make some boards. And otherwise, we might want to just hope to top deck another dragon here. Finley. They could have gone for an honorable kill here. To buff their hero power one more damage to 4. Chose not to. Oh, that's not Frost Spell. That means they drew a Wildfire or... Oh, this is a dragon. That is good. That means they drew Wildfire or Arcane Intellect. And I'm going to take the trades a little bit weird because I don't want to give an honorable kill. So I'm going to trade it like this instead. So there is no 3 on the board. So the only way they can get honorable kill now is if that spell they top decked was Wildfire. Then they can play the Wildfire and ping. And it was. That's unlucky. But we are going to ignore that. We're going to ignore it, and we're going Kazakusan here. And hope that our treasures will be enough to end this game quickly. Okay, so we go Kaz. And okay, now it's time to pick the treasures. I think Reflections is pretty good if we can find Wax Rager. If not, it's probably not as good, but I want to go and try that out anyway. I think it's Embers. It could be the Clockwork here. We don't want to take the weapon because we do not want to lose this one. And also Reflections works very well with that. And we go Pure Cold. And I think 1, so at least we have a way of dealing with the boards. Not very unhappy about the treasures. The only thing I was kind of looking for and didn't get was Book of the Dead, which works very well together with Embers. Because you can go like Book of the Dead, clear the whole board, and then your Embers is a guaranteed 3 shots face for 24 damage. But I did not get that here. We also need to keep in mind that our opponent probably runs Solid Alibi in this list. So whenever they go for that, we cannot kill. Okay. Clockwork is still quite small at this point. Oh, this works with it, but I think it's better to just send everything away for now. And we play this Clockwork. And we hit face. So, we are going to hopefully this turn find Embers, because now they don't have a board, and they're gonna have to build a new board if they want to try and play around that a little bit. There is an Embers. If all 3 had face, I have lethal. If not, at least it kills the 8/8. Oh, guys. There you go. That's how you do it. This is the perfect game. We can't top that one. We can't top this game. So I think this is where we're going to end the video. I hope you enjoyed it. The first game didn't go that well. The second game, yes, this is how it's done. You kill them with the Embers going face. It's all planned. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you do like it, if you like the content, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a like sometimes or a comment. That's very much appreciated. And I'll see you again in my next video tomorrow. Bye!